Right.
Today I want to talk about three incredibly expensive, painful, and valuable experiences that you get to learn for free. All right, first one, two celebrities and a couple of men that I've worked with or have talked to. Dave Grohl, love the Foo Fighters. He fathered a child out of wedlock. He's been married for 21 years. Goes without saying, don't cheat on your wife, okay? But the lesson is, don't have unprotected sex. And if you are done having children, if you've got 2 or 3 kids and you know you don't want any more, get a vasectomy. End of discussion. That he still put himself and his wife at risk to STDs by having unprotected sex. But the reality is, if you're done having kids, get the vasectomy, gentlemen. Okay, that's lesson 1. Lesson 2, don't act like a jackass. So Tyreek Hill, former Chiefs receiver, quite honestly, I'm glad he's in Miami now. We don't need him. But he made the news talking about what would have happened because he got thrown in cuffs because of his behavior at a traffic stop. What would have happened if I wasn't Tyreek Hill? Well, maybe if you didn't act like a jackass, you would have gotten a ticket or a warning and been on your way. He got stopped. He didn't lower his window, which were tinted too dark. Cop knocked on it, and instead of saying, "Yes, officer," he lowered his window. "Don't you be banging on my window like that." Started, he was uncooperative, was hesitant in giving his driver's license, and he put the window back up, which is an officer safety thing. And then when they told him to get out of the car, he didn't do it. And he wonders why he got pulled out, put on the ground, and put in cuffs because of his own behavior. He did that to himself. Let's not kid ourselves. You know how many times, and I've been pulled over a lot, and I know a lot of people have been pulled over. No one's ever been pulled out of the car and thrown on the ground and cuffed who have said, "Yes, officer, here's my driver's license and insurance," and didn't talk back. Okay? Lesson 3, and this is one of the most expensive and most common lesson that you can avoid. If you're going through a divorce or a separation, do not leave the house unless you have an agreement in place that your lawyer has approved. I see this all the time. She's unhappy. She wants you to leave. You leave the house. And then good luck getting your half of the equity. Also, you get accused of abandoning them. There's all sorts of things that can happen depending on how your partner goes about it. So, first off, if she's unhappy, she should leave. Second off, absolutely don't move out of the house until you have a written agreement in place. And finally, if she has X amount of time to refinance, I would argue to my attorney to put in a penalty clause. I'm seeing more and more and more women are not taking the house and putting it in their name. They're leaving the existing loan. They're refusing to do so. But there's also no penalty. So if you put in a penalty, if it's not done within 120 days, the equity split from 50-50 goes to 60-40, 65-35, they'll get it refinanced. Or put it in the agreement, the house has to be sold. She'll play victim, she'll give you reasons, but at the end of the day, you need your equity out of it. All right? So these are 3 incredibly painful and expensive lessons men learn that thanks to a couple of celebrities and a few other dozen men, you can learn for free, brothers. Now, if you're facing any issues with your relationship, you want to have a talk, because you might be able to turn that relationship around, reach out down below, hit the subscribe and like button, and we'll see you next time.